Welcome to MN Arts YouTube channel, where we offer online learning solutions or digital learning solutions where you can study from the comfort of your home. Moving on to our next subject, Christian religious education. Based on the Kenyan system of education, the next lesson is the introduction to Christian religious education. Welcome to Form 1 Christian Religious Education, Lesson 5.
How are you? My name is Sarah, and our topic is about the creation and the fall of mankind. The creation and the fall of humankind. The Bible narrates about the origin or the genesis of all things on the earth. It narrates about the creation of all things. And the Bible attributes all creation to a supreme being, that is God. The Bible is very clear that everything that we are able to see and things that we are not able to see, they were created by God. And the creation story is not one, they are two. So we have the first creation story and we have the second creation story. The two stories are in agreement. They all agree that the creation work was done by God. And we are going to look into the first creation story, which is covering the whole of the book of Genesis, Genesis chapter 1 verse 1 to the book of Genesis chapter 2 verse 4a. This creation account shows out that God created everything from nothing. There was nothing that was used in the creation of what we see today. Much of the work that he did was by the spoken word of the mouth. And so we are going to look at the order of the creation that is describing the first creation story or the first creation account. This account is done according to days, and this creation account is so orderly. There's a lot of order. There's a lot of order in the work that was done. And I said it was done according to days. And on the first day, God created light. God said, "Let there be light." And there was light. And then he separated light from darkness. And he named the light the day and named the night, the darkness, the night. And God saw that it was good. And that was the first day. Evening came and the morning came, and that was the first day. On the second day, God created the firmament amidst the waters. He created the firmament to separate the water above from the water below. This is the sky. And he named the firmament heaven. And that was the second day. On the third day, God separated the dry land from the waters. And he named the dry land the earth, and the water he named the sea. And then he created the vegetation. He created all the plants, the seed-bearing plants and the fruit-bearing plants. And this work was done on the third day, and God saw that it was good. Then on the fourth day, God created the heavenly bodies that produce light. He created the sun and the moon. Those are the two greater heavenly bodies. And then he created the stars. He created the stars to rule over the night. The sun was to take care of the signs and the seasons. And it was so. On the fourth day, God created the sun, the moon, and the stars. And he saw that it was good. On the fifth day, God created the sea animals, aquatic animals, that is the fish, large and small. And then he created the birds of the air. And he saw that it was good. And that was the fifth day. Then on the sixth day, God created all animals. The animals that walk on their feet, on their limbs, and the animals that creep. Large animals like the elephants, domestic animals and wild animals alike, they were created on the sixth day. And then now, God created man. Man was the last one to be created by God. God created man in his own likeness and image. Actually, when he was creating man, there was a kind of a discussion that and now let us create man. And so God created man on the sixth day. He created man in his own likeness and in his own image. And then God put him in charge of all his creation. And he told him to eat the cereals and the fruits. And then the leaves, they were to be eaten by the animals. And then on the seventh day, now God rested. God blessed this day and he rested on this day, having completed his creation work. Now, you can see that the creation story, the first creation story, is about creation and decoration. It's about separation and the decoration. That is, on the first day, after God has created light, he separated it from darkness. On the second day, he separated the firmament above from the firmament below. On the third day, he separated the dry land from the water. And now, on the same third day, God started decorating what he had been separated. He created the vegetation to decorate the dry land. On the fourth day, he created the heavenly bodies to decorate the sky, which he had created on the second day, to decorate heaven. So during the day, you see the sun, very bright, and sometimes you see the moon. And during the night, what do you see? Very many stars. These stars were created on the fourth day to bring that kind of decoration. Then, on the fifth day, he decorated the sea with fish, with the sea animals. He created all forms of sea animals on the fifth day. He also remembered to decorate the space, the sky, with birds. You see, some birds are very beautiful. You go into Lake Nakuru, all the flamingos there, when they are flying in the air, they look very beautiful. That work was done on the fifth day. Then we have, on the sixth day, God continued with the decorative work. He created animals, wild animals and domestic animals, and they look very beautiful. These animals, there's a lot of beauty that is portrayed. Man was also created, and you can see how man makes the earth to look beautiful. When you look at a group of people, they are looking nice. So you see, there is the work of separation, there is the work of creation, separation, and decoration. It was done like that. And so this is the description that we have, and it is very orderly. We are not going to speak about God creating the heavenly bodies and then God creating the light. No, there is that order in which the creation things were done. And after every day, after every creation of every day, God sees that he has done quite a good work. So all the work that was done was good. And then we move on to see that every work that was done, except for the creation of man. Every work was out of the word of the mouth. But when God was creating man, he now took a discussion. There was a form of a discussion that was there. And man was created in his own likeness and image. And you can realize that almost everything that we see here on earth, everything that we see here on earth was created earlier than us. We only came in as the last creation, and we were given the mandate of taking good care of the creation of God. When we were given this work of being stewards, we were not created to destroy the work of God. We are supposed to be good keepers. We are supposed to develop the work of God and not cause pollution, cause pain on other creation that were even created before we came here. You know, they saw us come, and then we are here causing a lot of pain. It's good that we think about it. Now, from this creation account, the first creation account, we have attributes of God that we are able to learn, qualities of God that we are able to learn about, the qualities of God that we learn about God himself in this creation story. One is that God is good. All the things that he created were good. So you see, it's only good characters that can do good things. God did everything and he saw that it was good. So that is one of the qualities of God. God is love. That is another attribute. It's a quality because God created everything and he gave them to us. That is love portrayed. We can also say God is the provider. See, he provided for us everything. Another good character that we are able to see in God is that God is eternal. Yes, God is eternal. He's everlasting. Yes, His self-existence. That is another character. That's another quality. Another quality that we see in God is that God is moral, pure and holy. God is holy, morally upright. You see, he has done everything good. He is holy. On the seventh day, we are seeing God blessing the day and resting, making the day holy, and then he rested on this day. So there is the aspect of being holy. And that is the end of our lesson. And thank you for joining me for this lesson.
We're very grateful that you found time to watch our content. Kindly press the subscribe button down there and leave a like if the content was helpful to you. Join us in the next lessons. Thank you.